polish. Why? So what you do? Give thanks and appreciate. Don't wait until it's too late. Give thanks and appreciate. God is great. Give thanks and appreciate. Cause we are not promised tomorrow. Give thanks and appreciate. And do it.
Me and Ghana. And it's not tough for the rum that they're drinking. It's why not you give it, girl. It's something like a serial killing, and I am the victim. I'm grinding hard, you're winding back. I know you caught up in your feelings. Me hands rub down your body, girl, you can't deny you feel me. I can't get enough of this. We never prepared for this. Laying some cross, we can't turn it back. I want put my life in you, girl. You destined for this. I want put a life in you, girl. I multiply we. I think this is your meaning. I think this is the reason. I need you to believe it. This is the light that you need. A life in you, girl. You're destined for this. I want put a life in you, girl. I multiply we. I think this is your meaning. I think this is the reason. I need you to believe it.
Everybody start to buzz. Ha! Fire! Flames! Lava! Ha! Fire! Flames! They're going the wrong way. I'm not going. Rowing down the wrong stream. I'm not rowing. They smoking the wrong things. I'm not smoking. They want me to pull them words, but let me tell them straight. I'm not pulling. I'm not pulling. I'm not pulling. I'm not pulling nobody way. I'm not pulling. I'm not pulling. I'd rather die. I'm not pulling.
Nobody like you, 'cause you too. Nobody like you. Oh no, 'cause you too.
Well, good afternoon, Chandy.
That's good evening.
Same difference.
Good evening,
if
world.
If I've been say good morning, it would have been the same difference too.
Yo, I am dying, yo.
Yeah,
The brown people are dying.
look like Winnie the Pooh.
The brown people are dying. Oh my God, I'm just hoping management will come and just put on the air conditioner because I'm really, really melting out here.
Well, hello, stranger. In the meantime, Miss, I just abandoned GMGT and don't check in
I checked in while I was down there.
by force.
Shout out to Shamari, Ready Mix, who did a takeover for one Thursday.
Yeah, he did.
He did. I appreciate that. If he's watching or viewing, appreciate it. You guys, you appreciate my tan? I'm so happy. Look, I'm looking at myself with the green on and the lights. I'm just like, I wish I could stay like this forever.
Like a Christmas tree, man.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
Our very special guest is in the building today, but I'm trying to get her situated so she's not melting like we are right now.
Boy.
So once that's settled in, then we'll probably start the interview within the next 10 to 15 minutes. But in the meantime, I just want to say shout out to DJ Dazzle, who took the time out to play some Vinci Raga Soca. If you guys follow me on aside from WhatsApp, if you follow me on Facebook, then you should see that I posted up something in regards to Vinci Raga Soca was pretty much swept under the truck and forgotten. I could tell you from my Vinci Mass experience, I had a great time. I did not play Mass this year, so it was kind of weird being a spectator. Shout out to DJ Camille, because we had DJ Camille here.
Yes, we did.
Like a couple weeks before he went to St. Vincent.
Yes,
and
we did.
He was promoting another song, but his other song actually made Road March. He did a great job for Soca Monarch. I was able to capture those experiences. If you followed me on Julianspromos, then you would have seen that the videos went up within our stories of Soca Monarch, of Wet Fete, of Slippery When Wet. I mean, I did good coverage. Shout out to my cousin Sue, who also helped me.
Hey, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
How you doing, girl?
So I just want to say, you know, shout out to the amazing people on the ground in St. Vincent. Next year, I will be playing mass, of course. I don't want to name names, but I'm in talks with a particular mass band. I did say I would work with them this year, next year. So hopefully Rhythm Cast will also be on the truck with them.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Exactly.
But I mean,
so we're just going to wait and see. But definitely everything is in the works and everything is in the talks.
Absolutely.
Some honorable mentions, I have to say, Sarah, to shout out to you guys as well. You guys are doing a fabulous job. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, that's the guy who sings In the Water with Childminster.
Yeah.
Yes. So, you know, shout out to those guys.
Yo, that man actually come in like a storm this year, you know, just quietly come in and drop some big
tunes. You just played one of his tunes, actually.
I know.
I love that song.
I'm gonna play it again.
I love that song.
I'm gonna play it again.
So overall, if you were to ask me how was my experience with Vincy Mass, for I don't want to say bootleg. I'm gonna say, as Skinny Fabulous said it's a modified carnival. So for a modified carnival, I had an excellent experience. This year, you had a lot of fets to deal with. However, I didn't see a lot of foreigners in the events that I went to.
Okay.
And I was strategic in the events that I went to. I personally said to myself, I see you guys in New York. I don't want to see you where I'm at.
As you should.
And it's no disrespect to them. It's just like, if I'm partying with you constantly here in New York, I don't want to see you when I'm on vacation. You know, if you're there, then fantastic. But it's like, you know, like I said, it was strategically done. I had a great experience at Flair, one of the events that I went to. That's one of the promoters we've worked with before. So shout out to them. That was a great experience as well. It's all inclusive.
Okay.
What else did I go to? There's a couple all inclusive. I went to Amgine. So shout out to Amgine. I went to AM. I went to their Color Fest. That was a great experience as well. I did a lot on the ground.
Sounds like it for a scaled back carnival.
For a scaled back costume, yeah, there was a lot of options. And most importantly, I was happy because I got to spend time with my family. I was there a lot longer than I normally am.
Okay.
I haven't done the 2.5-3 week stint in a very long time. So this is my first time doing it, and I celebrated the baby's birthday down there, which you saw. So yeah.
Happy birthday to the little big man.
Thank you. So he's 2 now.
Christ.
Yeah, big guy.
If the ones was bad, then the twos are terrible.
The twos, Joe. Everybody who I know whose kid turned 2 around the same time as him, they're all cancers, and they all acting the same way. They're like, yo, what happened? I was just like, yo, terrible twos. This is what happens.
And all they're praying for me to have pick me. No, sir.
It takes strength and stamina. This is where you need mommy and daddy. So shout out to all the mommies and daddies working together, whether it be together or co-parenting. Shout out to you guys.
This is where you need some sort of outlet to release your stress.
That's my music.
If you can draw, you draw. If you play music, you play music.
If you're a writer, you're a write.
If you speed, you speed.
Yeah, you know I love speed.
Boy.
Yo, and I just want to say, next year, when you go down, I want you to experience a treehouse experience. I don't think you got to go treehouse.
No, we were too busy last time.
I really want you to experience. Treehouse is more like after carnival kind of thing and before. Shout out to Neek's events, yo. I have to say, Chow, it was not... it was brand new this year, and I could just say, yo, the whole of Vincy was en Chow, and that was a good experience. That was a drinks inclusive experience. Excellent.
Yeah, big ups to Neeks. Anywhere Neeks stand, big ups to Neeks, man. Much love and respect.
So there's more in store. As you guys know, August 20th is Vincy Day, so just look out for that as well. And also Vincy Takeover. So you know everything is Vincy for me. So you know, just link up with moi and you get all the information. But before all those good things happen, let's talk about what's going down on Sunday.
What's going down on Sunday?
What do you mean what's going on Sunday?
Please do refresh me for everyone that's listening.
It's a big kind of event that's going on.
Refresh me for everyone that's listening.
It's a big time event that's going on. Like everybody in GMGT is supposed to know about this event.
What event is that?
It's the one. It starts with a 1 and ends with a 1 and C and a 1 and a 1 and a C.
Are you referring to the One Caribbean Culture Festival?
Maybe.
Oh. Damn, Chandy, you're horrible at taking hints. So, yes, we are a couple days away from the One Caribbean World Culture Festival. If you do not have your ticket, please get your ticket ASAP. I believe the link is 1C Fest
at .eventbrite.com.
Get your tickets. This is a fundraising event. So even if you can't make it and you'd like to contribute, feel free to get a ticket. Support GMGT in our endeavors to grow. It takes a lot of work, a lot of planning, a lot of organization to execute something like this. And with respect to what's going on in terms of planning, you're not buying a ticket for no reason. There's going to be a giveaway for a MacBook, an iPad, and AirPods. I know most of all the people out there just throw all the AirPods. So to get a free pair of AirPods for $50 don't sound bad.
Not at all.
So I mean, you might as well get your ticket, support GMGT, and I hope to see each and everybody there on Sunday, July the 24th.
We will both be there along with our artist Tiny.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
So in the meantime, between time, we're going to go back into the music, and then we're going to bring our guest on. So keep it locked, guys.
I'm playing that Soca again.
I love it. I love it.
I'm doing it again.
Welcome to Vincyland.
Thank you for the vibe. Oi, welcome to Vincyland. Everybody nice with a drink we on. The bumpers brawling. Girls them always have me under them case, Lord. Oi, can't miss the next fat, no. Vice and liquor and excess, oh Lord. We come to pump it up. Look, everybody just jumping up and we balling. Thank you for the vibe. Oi, welcome to Vincyland. Everybody nice with a drink we on. The bumpers brawling. Girls them always have me under them case, Lord. Oi, can't miss the next fat, no. Vice and liquor and excess, oh Lord. We come to pump it up. Look, everybody just jumping up and we balling. Whoa, this place full of vibes. Whoa, they call them sexy and nice. Whoa, watch people on the outside. Whoa, all the time. Everybody put your hand them way up. We come to turn way up. This party on blaze up. Mash the blinking place up. Up them way up. We come to turn way up. This party on blaze up. Mash the blinking place up. Hey, and if you say party, that is my name. And if you say bumpers, that is my name. Man, when you say party, you calling my name. Just give with the rum. I will go beat it straight. Oi, come to the West Indies. We could party up with your team and drink till morning. End up falling, drunk is where you go sleep. Oi, can't miss the next fat, no. Vice and liquor and excess, oh Lord. We come to funk it up and everybody get drunk enough and we ballin'. Tonight, different. Watch. Static. It's a holiday. Make up your mind and fall away. Gin and dine in harmony. That is my kind of gathering. It's a holiday. Out the blue like a allergy. And we party in private. So keep the pics at your gallery. We gon' flip the script tonight. Everything legit tonight. You never get gal in your life. We gon' change up tonight. We gon' flip the script tonight. Everything legit tonight. You never get gal in your life. We gon' change up tonight. We should do this thing for life. I put ganja in my wine, and some laughter when I cry, and some colors in me shine, and I tank when I dive in, and I seatbelt when I driving. I'm just trying to say I'm vibing. Safe. Watch this. It's a holiday. Make up your mind and fall away. Gin and dine in harmony. That is my kind of gathering. It's a holiday. Out the blue like a allergy. And we party in private. So keep the pics at your gallery. We gon' flip the script tonight. Everything legit tonight. You never get gal in your life. We gon' change that tonight. We gon' flip the script tonight. Everything legit tonight. You never get gal in your life. We gon' change it tonight. Feel so handsome. No time for go Jonathan jump. Father to grandson. She say, baby, why you talk so random? I say, my mom not for ransom. And I'll never leave you abandoned. I'll pay for you all I can do. You wawa. It's a holiday. Make up your mind and fall away. Gin and dine in harmony. That is my kind of gathering. It's a holiday. Out the blue like a allergy. And we party in private. So keep the pics at your gallery. We gon' flip the script tonight. Everything legit tonight. You never get gal in your life.
Como te llamas, señorita? Oh. Bienvenida, Trinidad y Tobago. Te estaba mirando nada más hace mucho tiempo. Unfortunately, that's all the Spanish that I know. But I wanna hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you. Girl, I wanna hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you. I wanna hold on tight while I know I said it and not let you go. So let me baila, baila, baila till we can baila no more. And we step in line. You got me feeling so good, good. But now we step in line. You got me feeling so good, good. Spanish girl, you don't know, say the boy want hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you. Yes, I wanna hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you. I should have paid more attention to Spanish class. Because me would I like to describe the way you shake your ass.
You see that trust in there? Keep that. You see that curtain there? Keep that. You don't need your fancy stage, brother. Once that trendy reach in your vet is nice, days. Boy, boy. Hands in the sky, we bring the vibes. Once we reach in your vet is nice, days. Yeah, boy, boy. They got the guy, we bring the vibes. And I don't mean to be bossy, but they can party like rain. One from man so goddamn, but no show and trendy. They can party like rain. Don't matter time of day.
Now take with the road and mass. Go take with the carnival. You can take with the mass in way. You can take the mass in way. You go take with the road and mass. Go take with the carnival. You can take with the mass in way. You can take the mass. Cause we some getanas. We some hooligan. And we head to a cup with the sickling cup. With the thing get really mad. Yeah. Cause we some getanas. We some hooligan. And we head to a cup with the sickling cup.
Tell them pass it on. Ice, ice, the place now one and fine. Watch how the party turn up tonight. Because we out and bad and the people better we causing trouble. Trouble, trouble. Just watch how we causing trouble. Trouble, trouble. Everybody buying bottles. Bottles, bottles. Well, after we causing trouble. Trouble. Somebody give me room to mash up this place. Front to the back, they jump up and away. Whole place shell is madness in the air. Fling everything way up in the air. Show them out there, show them out there. Front to the back, they jump up and away. Whole place shell is madness in the air. Fling everything way up in the air.
Did you push it? You pushed it.
I pushed it. Of course I pushed it.
All right.
All right. So I just want to say a special good night to everybody. My name is Chandy, Sweet and Fuck Like Pink Cotton Candy. You're tuned in to Watch Trouble. Tonight we have a very, very special guest in the building, hailing all the way from Spice Isle. Spice Isle. And I just want to say she's a very beautiful girl.
Oh,
I should say
thank you.
woman, sorry. You look very, very young. I just have to say that much.
Thank you.
So I'm going to do just a quick synopsis. I'm not even going to read the whole bio. So Camille Claudette represents Grenada. She's been singing and writing from a very young age, I would say 9. Yes. You debuted as a Soca artist professionally since 2019. Yes. And you have 3 tracks that you want to talk to us about tonight. Correct. Okay, see? So we're ready to go. So,
Okay. All right.
so this is my DJ Dazzle.
You're late. We've met years ago.
Oh, yes.
Why I didn't know about the years ago part? See, I don't get privy to this information
Mind
until
your
the day of.
business, Chandy.
Till the day of.
Mind your business, girl.
So thank you. I'm glad you guys met, and you've met our audience out in Julianspromos and our audience out here on Twitch. So at the start of this show, we always start off with a game called This or That.
This or that. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if you're too familiar with This or That. We have kids in our company, so we're going to make it very clean. We're not going to, we're going to keep it as nice and neat as possible.
Very PG.
Oh, we could
Yeah.
just send them outside.
I mean, if you want, we could do that too. It's
Yeah.
totally up to you.
Hey,
So
It all
that's up to you and Mama.
It
If
all
Mama
works.
Bear wants to take them outside, but yeah.
if Mama don't want to hear it either.
Yeah. So then that's that. But with this or that, so I'm gonna explain the rules as we escort the children outside. The rule to this or that is we lay out two different things and you choose which option you want and then you
Okay.
explain why did you choose that. You can, or we'll move forward to the next question. So if we say potato French fries or sweet potato fries, you'll say sweet potato fries, and we might
And I
ask.
have to say why.
We might say why, or we might just say, all right, oxtail or curry goat, and then we move on to the next one.
If the answer is warranted for an explanation.
Yeah, then we'll go deep
Okay.
diving. The whole
Okay.
purpose basically is to just really, letting us get to know who you are as an artist. Because
Nice.
typically here for Watch Out, we don't like to do the typical, so what's your name, where you're from, and that's
know, it's
boring.
boring.
Yeah,
It's
and it's
boring.
when you think about it as an artist, if you go to every interview, it's pretty much the same thing. So
It
we
gets
try to,
repetitive.
yeah. So we're just trying
Who's
our
your
best to make sure that,
inspiration?
yeah, we try our best to make sure it stands out. So
Good, okay.
this is the icebreaker. Starts the game off this way, and we go from there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start off. Writing music or singing?
Oh, come on. Oh, that's hard.
We gotta choose.
There's a gun to your head.
That's it. She's like, damn, I really gotta think about this.
All right, I'll choose singing because writing is, anybody can write for you. So I'll
Okay.
pick singing.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'll be a little more easier.
That was not easy. I thought that was easy.
No, that
No,
was
that's-
hard. I love doing both. Like,
That's like asking which one of your kids is your favorite.
you understand?
Oh, no, I would never answer that.
That is exactly what it is.
Yeah. All right, let's go a little bit easier. Are you a day person or a night person?
Definitely a night person.
Okay.
Raga / groovy soca or power soca?
That is not what I thought you were about to say.
That's hard too.
Oh wow.
But okay, I'm a wild child, so the power soca for me. I'm a jam, so power soca.
Oh, that's interesting. But you sing island pops.
I love singing, but when it comes to like soca
Wilding
and
out.
what I like to jump up and dance to, like what I like to hear the most, or rather should I say what I have on my playlist the most,
Got it.
is power.
It's
Okay.
your motto.
Job, basically. All right, okay.
Yeah, I
respect
listen to that way more.
it. Okay,
Okay.
your turn.
Would you prefer country or city?
Country.
Why?
Cause the city just gives me anxiety. Like it's too much.
Anxiety.
Yes, country is just like laid back and I have space.
Okay, fair enough. But country don't have corner stores.
No.
I don't
you know.
need it.
Girl.
First of all, I don't even go to the corner store to get stuff anyways. The most I'll get in the corner store is a bottle of water.
If anything, because I usually go
I don't
BJ's
eat
and get the
junk,
whole
so I
pack.
don't need it.
Nah,
I don't
man.
need it.
You go to corner stores. Corner stores have a little vibe in there, you know?
I don't know, because the corner store in Canarsie is like a mile away, as you can
Listen.
see.
I mean, you live in the country part of Brooklyn anyway. But
I'll put it like this: countries have few shops, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go to the shop, you pick up everything you need, and you don't need to go back.
So
to
your
the-
family basically is from the countryside or the city side of
Countryside.
Grenada? Countryside.
there
Okay.
is something about going to the corner store just to buy an ice cup on a 90-degree day. That
Nah,
makes
I
the
went in
day.
my freezer and got an icy and
Because-
went right back to my
No, no,
room.
no, no.
I could just make that
AC.
at home. I could just get some juice.
That's what I want to learn how
I'll
to
put it
do
in the
is
freezer.
make that. Yeah.
It don't hit the same. It don't hit the same.
I would say it tastes better when you make it at home, and at the store it just tastes like it's full of a bunch of
See, that's
preservatives.
what
so
that's what your parents tell you to save
No.
money.
No, no.
That's what your parents tell you to save money. Nah, corner store is cool.
No.
But still, your opinion is well valid.
So let me see. I would say Grenada or Carriacou.
Okay, over the most recent years, that answer has changed for me. So now it's Grenada. Before it was Carriacou, but now it's
real?
Grenada.
Why?
Cause Grenada is just a little bit more lively. There's more things you can do. Carriacou gets boring after a time. When I was younger, I liked it like that. To me, it was like I just preferred Carriacou. But now it's Grenada. Yeah.
So where's your family mainly from? Carriacou or Grenada?
So my
okay.
father's from Carriacou,
Uh-huh.
and my mom is from Grenada, but she also spent half of her life in Carriacou. So it's both.
Because I was going to say, how did they meet if that's the case?
Well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to meet people. It's a small country, right? people from Carriacou leave Carriacou every day and go down to Grenada. It's a boat ride away.
Yeah, Chandy.
So-
there's
No,
all
I
this
definitely
online
get that.
dating.
No.
You mean?
You know exactly what I mean. You know exactly what I mean.
It's just like leaving from Manhattan to go to Brooklyn or Queens. right?
Nah. You know doggone well it ain't the
It
same.
really is, though.
You've got mail. There's some emails. Come on,
It
Chandy.
is, though. It's just the same. Just like from leaving from here, you take to go to Staten Island, you jump the ferry, right?
No, I
Same
get
thing
that.
With Grenada.
But how do they meet? That's the question.
Well, they met over here in America, though.
Okay, you see? You see? That's it. Case closed. Case
got
closed. That's it. Case closed. Continue. Your
Stand
turn.
clear of the closing doors, please.
Your turn.
All right. We spice it a little. Oil down or brown down?
Okay, oil down. Definitely
Okay.
oil down.
All right.
What kind of oil? I want pork in it or seafood?
Girl, you mucko, yeah?
All right, with the pork.
See, look at that. That's a pork eater right
Oil
there.
down is oil
Not
down.
really, but for the oil down, definitely with the pigtail, yeah.
Salt ham or regular ham?
I'm not really a ham eater, but on Christmas, I will take the salt ham, just a few pieces.
Okay.
Would you rather drive or be driven?
Well, I can't drive,
Hey.
but being driven is nice. I enjoy the ride.
Oh, man.
Let me see. Red or blue?
Those are both my favorite colors.
Oh, for real? See, look at that. I didn't even know. Red or blue?
Damn, bro.
Red.
Why red?
I don't know. I've been taking more to red lately, but blue was my first favorite color since I was a baby. But
Same.
red, I don't know. My hair is red right now, anyway. So red.
I like it.
You know what they say about
Thank
girls with red hair?
What?
What do they be saying about girls with red
Some
hair?
stuff you have to say off air.
Not with mommy present, right?
No, it ain't that bad. It
I
ain't
don't
that
want to
bad.
know what they be
They
saying about
say in
girls
this
with red
generation, when
hair.
a woman has red hair, that means she's going through something in her life.
They say that when we cut our hair too. So
Exactly.
9 out of 10, that'd be accurate,
I always
though.
wanted red hair since I was a kid. So when I
I mean,
became an
it
adult,
doesn't
I
mean you
just
have to be
did.
going through something bad. You can just be going through your rebellious stage.
That's it.
Well, or maybe you're going through a loving yourself stage. Red is a color of love.
That's also the color of the devil. Look at Chandy. That's a proud advocate.
Oh wow.
You see why I can't take him?
That's alright. It's okay.
See why I
Yo, big
can't
up to
take him?
Cordell in the chat room. Cordell, big up yourself, man.
Big it up.
Tricks, big up yourself the same way, too.
I don't know. We're frozen here. One of these things we're frozen. Or is it
My
just
live
me?
is not even working.
I see we're moving here, but we're frozen
mean-
here.
Beach.
See? That wasn't me. Hands up. Police. You like the beach? Why? Which
It's
beach is your
just-
favorite beach?
Paradise Beach
Where's that?
in Carriacou.
See?
It was voted number one for the what was it? The best beach in the Caribbean. For was it last year, 2021, or this year? I can't remember. The year is going by so fast.
It is. It is.
But it was voted the number one beach in the Caribbean, Paradise Beach in Carriacou.
Okay. Guess I gotta go to Carriacou.
Yeah,
You do.
I definitely
Paradise Beach
do.
is amazing. I mean, like, all right, in Grenada and Carriacou and Petit Martinique, they say Grand Anne's Beach is the best.
I
beach
like
in
it.
the
It's
whole
Oh, she want
pretty.
to hear.
It's very
But
pretty.
it's really, to me, because of all the activity and stuff like
Okay.
that goes on Grand Anne's Beach, because if I had to pick on the mainland itself, my favorite beach is BBC Beach.
Where's that?
BBC is
Okay.
more up, it's still like within the same area in St. George's, but it's more like up Morne Rouge. Is it considered to be a part of St. George's? To be honest with you, I really don't know.
I'm
But
not
it's- to
familiar
me,
with
well,
St.
it's up more a side that's called Morne Rouge. That's
Okay.
where it is, and it's beautiful and it's just nice and clean. To me, it just looks more pretty than Grand Anne's Beach.
Oh, see now that's something to visit. That's something to visit.
You know,
So
Stone,
that's
from Vince to
mine.
Grenada, there's Stone Throw, you know, so I mean, it's
I know.
possible.
Well, I went. Okay, so I spent a day in Grenada, and it
Okay.
was a very beautiful experience. I had a driver who took me around. I went to Grand Anse. I went everywhere. I never went there. I went to the college. The college is pretty huge. The university is pretty huge. Very pretty where it's at. I think how Grenada is set up is similar to St. Vincent, very hillish and all that
Yeah.
stuff. What I admire most is that your town, the water is right there, and it's clean water. It's not like it's dirty water. So it looks really, real pretty.
Never be dirty water.
It looks real pretty.
Let me get
it's
this
really
straight,
nice.
Chandy.
What?
You had one day in Grenada.
One
and
day.
it's college you went to go see?
No, I went to the beach too. I went
But no,
all
but
over.
the college is literally
right
near
there.
the beach,
It's right in the
yeah.
middle of everything.
I am going
Hush your
to-
mouth. You never been
BBC
Grenada, so you
Beach
can't
is
judge me.
nearby there. It's
College?
just more higher up.
When I go, the first place I go in is liquor store. Sorry.
The liquor
I'm
store.
not going to college.
All right.
So Callie Herb says yes. BBC is the best beach in Grenada.
Yes.
Boom, my girl knows what she's talking about.
I shot my video there. One of my videos. Well, I shot my video on both beaches, but the resort where I was in the video was BBC Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to ask one more question before we conclude this or that, and then go into the interview?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Would you rather a date under the stars or a date on the water?
On the water.
It seemed like you was a water person.
For real. I could
I
tell.
am, even though I can't swim to save my life.
Really?
I tried. My parents tried teaching me to swim since I was a baby, and I just keep having so much anxiety in the
Oh my
water. Like I
God.
would kill myself trying to swim.
You can't fight
Can you at least
water.
float? Can you float? Wow. At least I could float.
You just gotta
I could
relax.
float.
I cannot.
I could float. I got that.
You
I
gotta
think it's
relax.
always in like the breathing and just
It is.
relax and stuff.
It
And
is.
I'm
You just
not
gotta relax.
relaxed.
You just
I'm
gotta
not
relax.
You know what you should do? You should try it high.
Hide.
High. Like,
Oh, try it high.
wanna
I was
get
like, how do you hide in the water?
high.
Nah.
Try it high.
That might lead me to my death. I'm not
I was
gonna
gonna
take
say,
the
yeah.
advice from
you
you.
might
That
be real
listen,
paranoid.
you might just get
fall
so comfortable
asleep and drown.
You won't drown if you're relaxed. You're floating. Now, if you come down off the high in the water, that might be a different story. But
So,
I mean, you know,
one last question that I know it came up a couple of times. Would you rather be single or taken?
That's hard.
don't look at me. I can't help you with this one. I can't help you with this one.
Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna say single.
Why?
I feel like people thrive better single.
Okay. Are you single?
I don't know. I'm not gonna answer that question.
Okay. All right. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Ooh, that's a phone a friend.
That's a good
That's a good
deflection.
answer.
That was a good deflection.
That's a good one. I like that one.
That was a good deflection.
All right. So on that note, we will end this or that. We'll get into a little bit of music and then come back and conclude. Well, not conclude, but continue with the interview. So keep it locked, guys.
Let me do it.
You want me locked down? You wanna see bad girl turn up? You wanna see bad girl turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up? Me body good, good, yeah, me hot like global warming. Me little good, good, have it over performing. And chew me rude, rude, and me little waist and charming. Making the one leave. Hold me close and walk me tonight. Get aisle down and liquor, me say aisle down and liquor. Yeah, aisle down and liquor, make the soca music sweeter. Love the way I rolling up me bumper. He come for that. Is the kind of wine that make you want to wet it, wet it, wet it up. Wet it, wet it back down, down. Wet it, wet it, wet it up. Wet it back down, down. Hold up, oil, Camille again. We marching for 100 miles, 1,000 man army, and we chipping for we life. We marching for 1,000 smiles, proud to be a nation bound together, so we tight. We come to misbehave, no time for watching face history. We come to make it. Welcome a new decade, celebrate a masquerade. Coming down, so open the gate. All you better clear the way. I'm begging all you clear the way. I'm begging all you clear the way. Break the pavement, shell down the rave. We go break the pavement, shell down the rave. We go break the pavement, shell down the rave. We go break the pavement. Spin your rock them like tornado. When killers say soca, breeze start to blow. We come to misbehave, no time for watching face history. We come to make it. Welcome a new decade, celebrate a masquerade. Coming up, so open the gate. All you better clear the way. I'm begging all you clear the way. I'm begging all you clear the way. Upright passage, hold on to something. 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 We marching for 100 miles, 1,000 man army, and we chipping for we life. We marching for 1,000 smiles, proud to be a nation bound together, so we tight. When Chandy throw the powder and place what's up with water, the echo and the jam matching down, jamming up and bumper. Hey, paint to splash it up, powder to fog it up, oil to oil it up, and not to dirty the place. All you better clear the way. I'm begging all you clear the way. I'm begging all you clear the way.
I was ready to do the dance, Dazzle. I was ready to do the dance. He got the helmet on. Look at him. We have a mini jab in the building. Somebody took over where my son left off. Yes, come in the camera. Come in the camera so we can see
This
you.
is a mini jab we have here.
Put the jab on.
We have a mini jab in the building. We have a mini jab in the building.
Mini jab. Mini jab. Mini jab.
Say jab, jab, jab. Say in the mic. Jab, jab, jab.
Oh, that is so cute.
Okay.
Wait, shout out to Hunter. Hunter is actually watching tonight.
Hunter.
Hunter Flow, yeah. Shout
Hunter's
out.
watching.
Hunter's watching.
Okay.
We got Vinci and Grenada up in the
Yeah, I
building
like
Big
tonight.
up Hunter
like
Flow
this.
Productions.
Hey,
Big up. That's my good boy. Big up Hunter
look
Flow.
at this.
I like
Look,
this.
look. Okay, first of all, I didn't know you and your sister used to come out and support Chills. So this was just a big shock. So if anybody saw me like this behind the camera, like, oh my God, you've been to Chills. So for those of you who didn't know, Rhythm Cast Music used to throw this event, and we will be continuing it next year.
Yeah, not used
thank
to.
God.
Not used
Oh,
to.
you see? Oh, look at that. She loved Chills too.
I'm ready for it.
Anyway, so Chills,
vibe, it's a
Chills was
vibe.
our annual event. It was the birthday celebration for DJ Dazzle, for Selector Hazardous, and for Dark One. Those two have retired, and it's just, well, I shouldn't say retired because Hazardous is now a producer.
Moved into other endeavors.
Yeah,
in life.
so Hazardous is a producer who wants to actually connect with you to make some music.
Oh, nice.
So at the end of this, I'll pass over the information. Shout out to Aromatic
Great,
Tracks.
great.
Let's see
on
how
the
this
ones and
goes
twos.
because Hazi's a musical producer. And Doc One is a video producer.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Well,
yeah.
hey, see, everything connects.
Everything connects.
Everything connects.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I just want to say we had a good time last night. It was nice connecting
Shandy,
the dots.
that
I have
sounds
to.
so
I
bad.
know it sounds real bad, but it was a
sounds
moment
so
where
bad.
the whole team came back together and we were doing rehearsal, and we haven't
that's
done
great.
something like that in a minute. So if you do music, then you know what you do
Yes.
music. You know when you do rehearsal, a lot happens in rehearsal. So it was a nice fun experience. So speaking of which, who is your team? Who is your support system in your team within your music career?
That would be me, myself, and I.
So you don't have a manager?
I don't. I
Wow.
do everything that I'm doing, and I don't know why it shocks people when I say that I'm like handling everything by myself. I mean, not really by choice. I'm just like still searching, I guess, for people to work with, because
Got it.
I'm actually, I still feel like I'm now getting my feet wet in the business, because I literally started right before the pandemic happened.
Got it.
You know what I mean? So I dropped my first song like just a few months shy of this whole pandemic thing, and then it's like everybody had to kind of like stay away from people. So it's like trying to network over the internet was kind of hard. So, you know, I'm still searching.
I think for me, you had labeled yourself as a pop soca artist. Why? Why not just a regular soca artist?
Because I feel like my sound is blended. I don't feel like my sound is just strictly soca. You know, I fuse it with a R&B vibes. I like to rap a little bit. So my flow, especially like when I'm doing my jab songs, it doesn't really sound like your typical jab type of flow. It more to me is like I'm almost rapping.
Got it.
So it's a fusion of so many different other genres. And pop, which is, we already know, pop is just called popular music, you know what I mean? So I prefer to just call it like a soca pop or an island pop rather than just soca. Especially too because I know everybody has like different definitions of what soca means or what soca is. Like lately we've been hearing like somebody put out a rhythm and they're like, this is not soca, this is compa. Or, this is not soca, this is this.
Correct.
And what I know soca to be from since I was small, I know soca to be, you know, what it originally was, like that dobla rhythm, that mixture of the Indian instruments with the African instruments. And then I be hearing rhythms that don't have none of that, but they're still calling it soca just because of, I don't know, the dialect maybe that's being used in the song. But the rhythm itself, to me, doesn't sound like authentic soca. Right? So I know to myself, when I'm writing a soca, if the rhythm sounds like a soca, I'm like, this is a soca. But if there's sometimes a producer might send me a fusion rhythm, and as a musician and as a writer, when you listen into the rhythm influences the flow, the musical flow for what you're going to write. So when I get a fusion rhythm, I don't get influenced to write authentic soca on a fusion rhythm. It influences you to write in a fusion style. So that's the reason why.
Okay.
I just think you should still say soca, period. No, I hate, you know what it is? Because I hate the whole subgenre storyline.
That's
you
the
can't-
thing.
it
but to
drives me nuts.
You can't take that
I
from
don't
them, though.
feel
No,
like
the reason why I say that is because, first of all, soca is not fully established to say, all right, we out
Right.
there, right? And then when you have all these different subgenres, you have pop, you have afro, you have groovy, you have raga, you have rap, gangster, what was it called? Trap soca. It's like you have all these different subgenres. Like everybody's trying to scratch their way to the surface to see who could bust and put soca to the map.
But-
And to me, I think it's just too much. That's just
but
me.
you can't do that because respectfully, every other genre has the same thing.
that is true.
Hip hop has hip hop. They have R&B. R&B is a subgenre of hip hop.
What does the
I thought
audience
R&B
say?
was a subgenre of
What
jazz.
does the audience? Thank
Nope.
you. What does the audience have to say?
Subgenre of hip hop.
I thought rap.
Yeah,
Hip hop was a subgenre of
They're
rap.
both
Yeah.
subgenres of hip hop.
No, but R&B comes from like jazz
Jazz,
and blues
yeah.
and stuff like
Rhythm
that.
and blues. It's inspired by rhythm and blues, but it's a subgenre of hip hop. If you look
The
at the charts,
contemporary R&B then is what
if
you're
you
talking about.
look at it on the charts, it's a subgenre of hip hop.
So Cordell says
I don't know.
soca is already on the map. We need to organize it a bit better.
We
That's
do.
exactly what I was about to go and say. Like, to me, is like you have, in order for people to say, okay, leave out all these subgenres, we kind of have to redefine what soca is then. Because you can't say soca is, like some people say, okay, soca is the soul of calypso. Then you say soca is a mixture of African and Indian instruments. But not every rhythm these days is a mixture of African and Indian instruments. It incorporates so much other stuff. So now we have to redefine what soca is. In order for all these subgenres to be included in soca, we gotta redefine what soca is.
Lord.
Because bashment music, right? That's not the soul of calypso. To me, it's the soul of dancehall. Right? But bashment music is a part of soca. So now we have to redefine soca. We can't even call it the soul of calypso anymore because we have to include those other.
I mean,
the dinnery, the
we're
bouillon,
gonna end it because the dennery, whatever.
The what?
the dennery.
The dennery.
Yeah.
The what, Chandy?
Shut up. The dennery is a part of St. Lucia. That is their aspect.
So why
Job is a part of Grenada. That is your aspect. That's what makes y'all stand out. I don't know if I would consider Job a soca or Job is
It
just
is
its
though.
own
It's
vibe.
power
But
soca.
it's a particular type of soca, but it's just like I don't know. It's
The
just its
job
own.
is power soca
Yeah.
though.
It's like reggae,
And
and
then-
then you have ska. No, I mean ska is a part of the charts, but we all know who makes ska music.
Who makes ska music?
People that look like you.
Yo, I'm brown now. I don't want to hear you with that one. I am brown. I earned my brown.
Yeah.
I spent 3 weeks in the sun. I earned my
You
brown.
got like 2 weeks left. That's
Yo.
all right. I'm gonna ease up. I get your ease up.
Let me see. So,
Shout out to everybody in Julianspromos. Shout out to Spiky and Tiny and Erica M. Who else is here?
Claudette says I'm a light brown now.
Shout out to Candace G Love. Well, Bertel is in here.
Bertel, yes.
I can't pronounce that name, but shout out to Vanessa. Vanessa's here. Chad.
Larry.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a lot of people on.
Sound
Yeah,
like
we do.
SpongeBob.
We
Chad.
Nice.
Larry.
Good night to everybody.
I wish we, everybody feel free to ask questions and we'll speak it up about that. So you gave us your 3 songs. What inspired? And Dazzle played them. What inspired those songs?
Okay. Well, the first song, which was the lockdown song, that song came to me by a producer in Grenada. He reached out to me. He said, I started off writing this song and I'm looking for a female to sing it. And it's about quarantine and the lockdown. It's a kind of sexy kind of vibe. So he said, I know you're a writer too. If you could finish writing the song and we could put it out. I said, okay, cool. So he sent me probably like the first verse and a hook, and I just took it from there. So the inspiration more so just came from him. All right, so that would be Michael Mahon. Shout out to Royal Creations and Stay Humble Music. And the second song, which is Wet It Plenty, that was a song on a rhythm by Proper Way Productions.
That sounds very kinky, by the way. Continue.
Well, how that song came about was not even really kinky at all. It's the mini jab over there that actually inspired that song.
Okay.
I was sent the rhythm to me, I felt was like not even the right timing because I was in the middle of like working on groovy music. And I more so like to put out power music when we head in for the summertime when it's more towards Spice Mass. The beginning of the year, I like to just take my groove slow. So when I was sent the rhythm, it was probably like early February or something like that, and I was like, okay, I'm putting this on the back burner. And at the time, I don't even think this child was 1 yet, or maybe he just turned 1. And he was just addicted to always listening to jab tunes. So when he heard the rhythm, I put it away, and he kept going on my phone and pressing play, and every time I stopped it, he kept on pressing play again. So I guess he was getting mad at me because I kept stopping it. So he took his bottle of milk and dumped it over on my iPad while the music was playing. Like, he would do that all the time. He'd just get mad and just shake his milk everywhere.
And that creates
So
Wet It Up.
that is where exactly, because before it was Wet It Plenty, it was Wet It Up. Because I got mad at him and I was like, you wet up all my stuff, and I was like yelling at him and stuff. And the rhythm was playing at the time, and then it's just like a light bulb went off in my head, like, the hook just came like wet it up. But then I started hearing like other wetted up songs in my head, and I was like, no, I don't want it to sound like that.
Same, yeah.
So I changed it to wet it plenty, and then the rest of the words just followed suit, and I decided to get a little freaky with the song.
Okay.
And then the last one.
And that last song, produced by Top Notch Audio.
Okay.
That song was done since 2019, and I had to hold that song back because of the pandemic. Because when I initially went to drop the song, it was after I competed in the Soca Monarch in Carriacou in 2020. I was going to drop the song for Spice Mass. And then no Spice Mass occurred because of the virus. But that song, what inspired me to write that kind of tune is just the appreciation for when it comes to jab music, when it comes to jab soca, I more pay attention to jab soca that's about Black empowerment.
Got it.
Right? I know we have our little tunes like where people just like to jump up, mash up the place, pick up something and run with it, those kinds of vibes. Those are cool, those are some nice party vibes. But for me, my favorite kind of jab music is like the Black Powers by Terror the Governor and stuff like that. Love me some Skinny Banton. So that's what really inspired me. When I heard the rhythm, I heard that the instruments in the rhythm to me was just more so you need to... in this song, celebrate the true meaning behind Carnival, celebrate the true meaning behind why we even have this festival. You know what I mean? From celebrating slavery being emancipated, the depiction of, in the Jab Jab, it's really like a slave rebellion. So I was like, this is what I'm going to write about in this song. And so if you listen to all the words of the song, and especially the hook of the song where I say clear the way, like clear the way to me is clear the way for Black lives to fully matter. Clear the way for like Black people to just take over. That's what it is for me. So it's the instruments really that Top Notch put in the rhythm that I said, this is what I'm gonna write. For people to truly embrace the true meaning of Carnival.
You wanna run the tracks again so people can hear it just in case they came in?
Sure.
All
that
right.
one is for Spice Mass of this year. I said, you know what? Spice Mass is back on. I'm going to drop it. I did want to go home to take part in the Soca Monarch competition, but this pandemic is real shaky. The aftermath is still kind of shaky. So next year, I might come with something bigger and better, but yeah, this one is the big
But
two.
you are going home for Carnival.
I will not be.
You're not going to be
Unfortunately,
home?
I will
you
not be.
you just came to drop gems and bounce.
Yep. I mean, I was blessed with the opportunity to perform the song at the Soca Monarch in Carriacou in 2020. I did perform the song there. It wasn't released at the time, but I did perform it to gear up for that release. So I don't feel like, I missed out on getting to perform it. It has played on the radio in Grenada already. So I don't feel like I missed out just because I'm not going down this year. Maybe I'll start feeling the tobacco when I start seeing the videos on Instagram.
Because that's what happened for us for Vincy Mass. People just decided at the last minute they was pushing the button to go. They was like, we'll take expenses
last
later.
minute is still for me not worth it. Have you seen those plane ticket prices for this year?
Them plane ticket prices.
So you just have to break it up. You take a stop in St. Vincent and you take a
Miami
small
is around
plane
the
over.
corner.
Well,
I'll be
yeah.
headed to Miami.
You're right. I'm going to. Shoot.
You need something for stay?
Yes, I do. That's
And then after Miami, kayak masses in February and
So
Trinidad
I heard. You
masses
see?
in
Look at
February.
that.
So
Look at
I'm
that.
I might actually go down to Trinidad this year. I might.
Trinidad could see me probably
I
3 years
always
from now.
have to pick and I'm like, am I gonna, because Carriacou and Trinidad has their Carnival on the same day.
Cordell says, please don't wait for Carnival to drop music. Tomorrow is never promised. Is exactly.
That is true.
I
That's a
agree.
good point.
I understand what he means because I did hold back the song for 3 years, but I don't know. I just feel like
Yeah.
had I dropped it amidst the pandemic, like what would it really have
You
done?
never know. Look at how Problem Child take off in the pandemic.
Yeah.
Sometimes a big artist, like
I mean, listen, I think a lot of artists don't ever realize this, that these big artists that you claim them to be were once in the position that you're in now.
Correct, is right.
They're
It just took
wanting it?
one song and then they took
Yeah,
off.
they were in the position that you are
Oh,
in
you
now.
said they're once in the position. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is true.
So
That is
yes,
true.
all credits to Problem, but I remember when Problem was fighting up too. And literally over the
We
pandemic,
all,
it's
we
like,
all have to face it though.
it's like,
That's the
Shout
thing.
out to
I'm
Spike.
embracing the
Spikey
fight
said
up,
he
be
had to
honest.
leave. I'm sorry to cut you. Spikey said he had to leave and he shouted you out.
Okay, thank you.
Cordell, yes, it'll be 2.1 Miami edition for the 10. That's right.
Cordell is another one. Cordell is a man, you know, you might have been
That's
able
a
to
famous
reach him.
guy. Yeah, that's a
And
famous
then
guy.
after the
Oh yes, I
pandemic,
know
it's
of
like,
him. I know of him.
it's like, hello, Cordell residents. How may I help
Yeah,
you?
he lives in a mansion in Canada.
Yeah, man.
Oh, nice.
Bougie.
Yeah, very bougie.
I have to head out to Canada one day.
Bougie,
I
eh?
haven't gone out there yet.
Black and bougie.
You mean brown.
So with that being said, we're gonna go into the music. So we're gonna put back the 3 songs that you just spoke about.
Yeah.
We're gonna continue with the interview, and then we're probably. Oh, he said broke. That's a lie. So, and then from there, we're gonna try and see if we can get into the relationship topic because we have not gotten to a relationship topic in a minute. I think no. When Shireen was here, we did do a quick relationship something, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're gonna try and do a quick something. We're gonna cap off the interview, and then that's the whole purpose of Watch Trouble. You're no longer an artist. You're now a guest on our show.
You are a host, and it's okay to ask the host questions.
And you can
Okay.
ask us questions if you have questions. Last time Shireen asked questions, I didn't expect the question she asked. So if it's too hot for me, I'm gonna say pineapples, and then we're gonna move on to another question.
No. You gotta answer the question the same way they have to answer the question.
Everybody gotta answer.
Look at her. She was like, "You're not gonna leave me out here."
I just have to make sure I can go home safely, so I'll just put, a fifth, plead the fifth, maybe,
No, then you just say pineapples.
I'm not saying pineapple, Chandy. Let's go back into the music.
Bye.
I give him the proper way. Rude girl. Hey, before I could back it up, he already standing up. He ready to jam it. He ready to jack it up. He asked me how I like it. I like it plenty. He asked me how I want it. I want it plenty. Proper way. I give him the proper way.
I'm not hearing that.
Rude girl. Hey, before I could back it up, he already standing up. He ready to jam it. He ready to jack it up. He asked me how I like it. I like it plenty. He asked me how I want it. I want it plenty. Give me tea, plenty. I like it plenty. Give me tea, plenty. I like it plenty. Give me the plenty. I like it plenty. Give me the plenty.
Ladies out there, how you like it?
My cup is full of pajama. He got to me head no hammer. I ready to walk it proper. He ready to touch it. When you see me dress it back, when you see me set it, hold it down low, hold it back. Get ready to wet it, wet it, wet it, wet it up. Wet it back down, wet it, wet it up. Hey, wet it. Walk it down, splash it up. Powder to fuck it up.
guys that like the
Oil
beat.
to oil it up. I'm not too dirty, the play.
Camille, get him a live performance number. Live performance number.
This one is for the road. Spice Mass 2022 coming right up in the next 2 weeks.
Matching for 100 miles. 1,000 man army and we chipping for we life. We matching for 1,000 smiles. Proud to be a nation bound together so we tight. Paint to splash it up, powder to fog it up, oil to oil it up, and not to dirty the place.
This one is to get dirty, get dirty.
We matching for 100 miles.
1,000 man army and we chipping for we life.
We matching for 1,000 smiles.
Proud to be a nation bound together so we tight. We come to misbehave, no time for watching face history. We come to make. Welcome a new decade, celebrate a masquerade. Coming down so open the gates. All you better clear the way. I'm begging all you clear the way. master banker. Real spice master banker.
We marching for 100 miles. 1,000 man army and we tripping for we life. We marching for 1,000 smiles. Proud to be a nation bound together so we tight. We come to misbehave, no time for watching face. History we come to make. Welcome a new decade, celebrate a masquerade. Coming up for the road, all you better clear the way. I'm begging all you clear the way. I'm begging all you clear the way. Break the pavement, shell down the rave. We go break the pavement, shell down the rave. We go break the pavement, shell down the rave. We go break the pavement. Spin your rock them like tornado. When killer says soca, breeze start to blow. We come to misbehave, no time for watching face. History we come to make. Welcome a new decade, celebrate a masquerade. Coming up so open the gate. All you better clear the way. I'm begging all you clear the way. I'm begging all you clear the way. Upright passing, hold on something. 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 We paint to splash it up. Powder to
So you can't play mass if you're afraid powder. So if you're afraid to get dirty, this one is not for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Camille.
paint to splash it up.
Straight inside the GMGT. Chandy.
Yes.
Soft and sweet like pink cotton candy.
Yo, you just messed up my whole name there, but it's okay.
Chandy. Soft and sweet like pink
No.
cotton candy.
Paint to splash it up.
Sweet and fluffy like pink cotton candy.
Chandy.
I'm soft though. I'm soft. I like the soft part. I can take the soft part.
Listen, before all this sweet and whatnot, it was soft and pink.
It
like
was
cotton
never
candy.
soft, but I'll take soft though. I like
That's close
soft.
enough.
I'm soft.
I tried.
I'm soft.
Nah, you're rough.
can't
You're
with you guys.
construction hands.
I heard that.
Nah, I didn't say that.
My hands are soft.
Where you hear that from?
My hands are soft. What the hell?
Alright, so I am flying blind. I can't hear anything, and we're just gonna fly with it. We're gonna see how it goes.
Oh crap. Well, yeah, there was technical difficulties with your previous mic, so
It's all good. It's all good.
you have Dazzle mic now.
Okay.
I mean Dazzle headphones out.
It's all good.
Yeah.
So, yes, I liked it. I liked your singing there because what you get on the track is what we got in reality here. So
Thank
yes,
you.
I appreciate that. There's a question in the audience, and the question is, anybody in here is going Caravana this year?
I will not be.
I would like to go to Carnival, but this ain't the year for it.
I would like to go. If there was somebody doing a last minute road trip, I'll jump in.
Do not look at me. I'm not driving cross country for any reason anymore.
I tried.
No, sir.
I tried.
Canada.
No. Oh.
Forget that. I am not driving, period.
He said he's not
even if I had
driving
it,
there.
I'm not driving, period.
Yo, I
driving
like
there.
mommy. Mommy is very attentive to this whole interview, yo. She playing like she ain't listening. She listening to
Oh, yeah,
everything
she
in the
definitely
corner.
is.
She's listening to everything. Huh?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that is acting management. Mommy in the background.
So Camille, do you drink liquor or like what?
I do.
You do? What do you drink?
Rum.
Which rum? She said rum.
I'm not. The reason why I say rum is because like I'm not really a fan of beer. If I do drink beer, which is rare, I'll either drink Corona or Stag. That's my only two beers is Corona and Stag, to be honest. And I'm not too much big on wine, so
Really?
yeah, I'm not really. Maybe because I need to probably taste other wines.
So what have you
but,
tasted so far?
Like I've had like the usual stuff like red wine, Taylor Port, stuff like that.
Taylor
No,
Port
no.
is cheap
I'm not-
wine.
I'm
Don't
not
even
into
go
What is
there.
crack.
I
Taylor
don't
Port.
think I've had like the expensive ones. To
Chardonnay,
really know.
Cabernet,
I've had
Pinot
Chardonnay,
Grigio.
Boy, just saying Taylor Port give me a
No,
headache.
like yeah, like no.
Like those things are just ew. I don't drink this stuff, but I prefer rum. Like I like rum from my country, and I like tequilas and Patron. Like, I
So
like stuff
name
like
name a good rum that you like.
All right, I'm gonna be biased, right? And this is gonna sound weird, but I love Jack Iron.
I was gonna say Rivers, but Jack Iron. Okay.
Well, that's a shocker.
Okay. See, Chantel says we are going wine tasting. Do not call out Taylor Port. Taylor Port is cheap people wine, yo.
Yeah,
Chantel, I don't care where you say Taylor Port is headache next morning.
Nah, it's crap. That is crap. Don't ever classify that as a wine. That's juice.
That's not juice.
Juice with I don't know what in
the
it.
things that I've tasted from the wine category.
Nah, girl, you really do need to do wine
That's what I said. I
tasting.
need to
Yeah, you do.
because other than that, I
Young
don't do it
Image
on the
says that
TikTok.
you're a straight rumhead. I like Rivers.
okay. I mean, I drink it, but it's not my favorite.
So which one is your favorite rum then?
Jack Iron.
Jack Iron. Have you drank Sunset before?
I don't think so.
You might like Sunset if you
I
like
was gonna
Jack
say you
Iron.
went to Chills and you didn't drink Sunset.
I don't
Then
think
we
I've
didn't
had
even
that.
really, we didn't even
We
really
did. We
wanna,
did have it.
We didn't want to crack the bottle of Sunset, much less.
I don't think I've tasted Sunset. I don't think so.
You should try
You
it.
should try it.
You should try it.
Okay, I will.
You wouldn't catch me drink it in public. You wouldn't catch me drink it in a
You-
dance. You
you-
wouldn't
you
catch me
would
drink
have
it and do
to-
them kind of thing there. But you should try Sunset.
You have to try the Sunset from St. Vincent, not the Sunset up here, because the Sunset up here
Okay.
really does taste different.
Okay.
I think that's all the liquor up here. For whatever reason, I don't know. It just tastes a little different up here than it is as opposed to down there.
Okay.
It's real smooth, but I'll be honest, when you do Sunset, you go from 0 to 100 pretty quick.
in like 10
Okay.
minutes, yeah.
Very quickly.
Well, when I get the opportunity to go Vincy next time, as soon as I touch on the island, I'm going straight for Sunset.
I had a particular person the last time we went to Vincy that wanted to try Sunset. And that person is redder than Chandy. And she tried Sunset. And she literally turned into a cherry.
No, it's yeah.
She turned into a
Okay.
cherry. Like remember Willy Wonka when the kids ate the candy and
And
they
they
turned
turned
into blueberries?
yeah.
She turned into a cherry.
Okay.
Cordell says Sunset,
Yeah, Sunset
is
is,
gasoline on steroids.
Boy. But
I'm gonna
granted,
try it.
Grenada, I always say Grenada is a strong number 2.
But if y'all could drink Babash, then you could drink.
No, but Clark's
Like,
Court,
straight
Rivers,
up,
all
yeah.
them rum and them. I see
Yeah.
those are very close number 2s
Yeah.
to Sunset.
Yeah.
Very close. So
Yeah.
if you have experienced that, then I think you might actually enjoy Sunset. It may
Okay.
throw you off a little bit, but it's definitely
It's definitely something.
It's
I'll
definitely
drink it
good.
responsibly. I'll take my time.
have your water, have your ice. Yeah.
So, if you were going to Grenada for Carnival for Spice Mass, what would you be looking forward to most if you were there?
I would be the most forward to Juvie morning.
Job. So you do the job, you do the black and oil.
Oh
and-
yes, I do.
So how do you?
Although I shouldn't. I have really bad eczema, and those things break me out.
Same. That's what I
right
was gonna
now,
say. So now, how
I'm
do you do
fighting
it?
eczema from a jab paint shoot that I.
Oh, wow.
literally
Oh, wow.
did.
No, but I'm glad you pointed out
But
because I
still
have it
do
too.
I can't.
So what do you do to prep for it?
All right, well, you're supposed to grease up yourself.
With what?
Wait, you could use anything that really like a thick grease. You could use Vaseline if you want to. You could use lard, like butter and stuff like that. But for me, because my skin is so sensitive, even though I grease up myself, I'm still gonna break out in eczema anyways. But like Jab King said, I can't stay away from oil. I don't know if you guys have heard that song for Spice Man.
That's coconut.
He's
No,
like,
that's
I
coconut
can't
oil.
stay
not
away
help?
from oil. Coconut oil?
Yeah, it'll help.
Coconut oil seeps right into your skin.
It depends.
So it's like, and it's not really that much of a thick oil.
It's not, but it actually
So-
helps. I mean,
It
I'm not
helps.
talking about before you put on the oil.
Are you
I'm
talking about after?
Yeah.
Like
Like it's
help
in
with-
treatment, yeah.
Oh no, I mean it helps with moisture, but
I mean, yeah, the eczema is basically patches of dry.
yeah,
But there's more to it because
there's
yeah. And
I
there's
know.
different. There's different because
I
I
had
have the
measles.
little the white ones. My son has the really dark ones.
get
so
both.
yeah,
I get
yeah.
both.
I had measles when I was younger, so you know, after you have measles, you technically always have eczema.
I
flares.
Oh,
I
really?
didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So when I go St. Vincent, these usually clear up. I don't know if it's the atmosphere,
too.
it's the air, I don't know if it's the food or what,
Yo.
but my skin becomes so smooth when I'm
never
down there.
have eczema in Grenada.
exactly. Is when I'm up
Never.
here is a different story. It's a totally different story.
If I leave now and I touch down today, tomorrow the eczema
It's
is
gone.
Okay, I never have it down there.
It's
but-
something up here. It's something up here.
And they say like, you know, it's your diet, it's what you eat in, blah 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 blah. But I mean, yeah, that's a part of it too, but it's also like what you're putting on your skin. Like, I know I'm allergic to these things like paints and the jab oil and all that stuff like that.
And
But
you just don't care.
I can't stay away from oil.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
So I'm gonna bring up the relationship topic because we have like 15 minutes left.
Oh, shouts to Bertel. Bertel asks if it is drink Woodman.
What is
I don't
that?
just like drink it just like that. I mean, I've drank it occasionally, but it's not something I just reach for. I don't just reach for the. Let me not say that.
I mean, there is nothing wrong if you say it. I'm not going to participate in that conversation, but there's
I was
nothing
about
wrong
to
with
say, I don't just reach for the wood.
Yeah.
I was like, I've never heard of this one before.
Does it pique your interest?
It does now.
Oh, okay.
First of all, whenever I have drank Woodman, I will definitely get drunk. Definitely. Guys like to refer to it as the wood hardener. The wood.
You drank it before, Dazzle?
And I'm just like.
You think I would give anybody ammunition for saying that I drink that day? No, sir. Nah. I go drink my sunset in peace.
But I mean, it's supposed to get hard without the wood man, anyways. But
Everybody's looking at you. You're the only man in the room.
it's supposed to need wood man to get.
Yeah, you shouldn't need rum, that
But,
particular type of rum for that anyway.
I guess it makes them like steel. I don't know.
Then
But
it makes sense, you know, because Barbados have Cockspur
And Mount Gay.
and Mount Gay. So then they talk. Okay, it makes sense.
I remember we
okay.
asked him if he drank either one. He was just like, no.
Yeah, no.
oh yeah, he's like, I'm not answering.
He's like,
that.
yeah,
He's
he's
like,
like,
no man fee.
No, he was
No.
like, I like Johnny Walker.
Okay.
He went all the way to the left.
Okay.
Ooh, Berto
I
said
like Mount
Woodman
Gay,
is the
though.
devil.
But they had some good experiences, huh? Anyway.
I did taste the Mount Gay and I tasted Cockspur and I just
like
wasn't
Mount Gay.
impressed.
It's not that bad. Like, I mean, Mount Gay is just, it's cool.
It's yeah.
Maybe it's like my taste in liquors. I like sweet stuff.
I like sweet stuff too, and I don't drink dark liquor. I prefer the white stuff.
Me too.
Okay.
That is the reason why with Woodman is like in between. It's not like necessarily a dark liquor, but dark liquor just messes me up.
And he likes the dark stuff.
I like my Douce, man. My
Listen.
black
Yeah,
label.
so when we
For
go
me,
out, I have my own
Blue
bottle.
label.
He have
White
his
liquor for
own.
me.
Yeah.
White liquor for me.
Nah, man.
It's smoother. That's why I like Sunset.
No.
But you go 0 to 100 with the dark,
You
the
see
white
all
stuff.
this chat all they're talking about, you see like them dark liquors? Mm-hmm. When they hit right, it's like, huh?
He's like,
I don't know, cause sometimes I end up hurling. It all depends.
I mean, there's a problem between you and your liver.
yeah, that happens with me too.
When
Nah,
you come touch
nope.
me, lift up me whole body a shiver.
I will turn into Vin Diesel.
You see?
Need for Speed all the way home.
Nah, you see, I
Spin
can't
the
drink
car,
and drive.
park it, and go
Nah.
inside and
Nah.
just open the door and do so.
We would not be promoting drinking and driving. No, not at all.
No, you don't drink and drive, Chandy. You drink first and then you drive.
Wow.
Come on.
That's it. I'm
Wow.
with you on that one. That's it. I'm with you on that one right there. You see that facial expression?
How else am I supposed to get home?
Uber.
You know much money for Uber?
That sounds like what he's gonna tell the police when they pull him over. Sir, were you
Exactly.
drinking and driving? No,
No.
officer, I drink and then
I
drive.
drove.
Yeah, exactly.
Shame on you.
As soon as you say that, they're like, sir, hands behind your back.
That's not breaking the law.
You know this is being recorded, right?
They'll have to catch me. They'll have to catch me.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Shouts to Fries that's always screaming in the backseat.
Oh my God, I can only imagine.
Yo, good times. But
So, are
let's
we
get
gonna
into
see you
the,
on Sunday?
Not sure yet.
Okay.
They're doing some arrangements.
I would love to
Yeah.
see you Sunday.
I would like to be there too.
Just slip on in.
Yeah, that's it. 1 or 2 songs there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if everyone hasn't gotten their tickets yet, remember to get your tickets as quickly as possible.
Listen, this is the GMGT Mafia speaking.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't got your ticket, we're gonna come find you.
That's it.
We
We're
know
gonna
where you live.
shake you down.
We got your IP address.
That's right. We know exactly where you
We're
are.
gonna ring your doorbell before 10 o'clock tonight.
We see you
So I
picking your
suggest
nose
you
right
get your
now.
ticket.
Okay, so you guys should be shooketh. I hope you have your tickets.
Get your tickets.
So, okay. So the question I have to ask is this for the relationship topic. Is it if your significant other is invited out to an event? Let's say this is during Carnival time.
Okay.
He goes with his crew. He's invited to the event, but then he's told you can't go into the car with him. You're not invited to this event. It's all strictly guys or all strictly girls, whatever the case may be. What do you do? How do you feel? Do you feel a way about it? Do you feel there's somebody else involved in the situation here? Do you feel the person, your significant other, is hiding something, or you feel your significant other should be speaking up and saying, "If my woman can't come, I'm not going."
Where's the flyer for this event? I want to see it.
Well, if it's
Like,
let's say it's whatever the biggest event is in
I gotta know
Grenada.
it's an all male event. What y'all going and do there, bull? Like, what y'all going and do there? Why is it an all men event? And why my man wants to be somewhere where it's only men?
Listen, I'm gonna speak on behalf of all the men. Sometimes we just don't want to be around all you.
Well,
we
why
want
is
to
that?
be around our friends, and we want to talk stupidness, and we want to entertain stupidness. And when we do around all you, we have to. No, guys, I don't wanna do that. No, we want to let loose and have fun and just enjoy the night. It don't mean that we're going out to go
'cause-
look for another woman. It just means that we don't want to be around all you. Sometimes all the woman is nag. Sometimes all the woman can't
Then
make up
stay
your
home.
mind. No, you stay home. I go out.
No, you stay home
Imagine-
and stay in a next room.
No,
You're not
no,
going
no,
to a fete.
no,
You're
no,
not
no,
going
no,
to
no,
a
no,
fete
no,
where it's
no.
all man.
No, it's not. The fete is not all, man. It's just a guy's night out. Women have their night out too.
That's true, but not during Carnival.
All right,
not
guys
during
night
Carnival.
out during Carnival. What man?
all
If
you-
you're not
all you
going,
just
then
picked
tell me
the
what you're
wrong
going
time
to do.
to have
No,
all the girls' night
because
out.
if it's Carnival,
Simple
let
like
me say
that.
something. Carnival is woman, okay? Carnival is mass and girl,
Carnival
okay?
is pace. So
Nah.
a man might
Nah.
not want. Listen, perfect example. Chandy, when we went Binti in 2019, somebody was taking a little bit too long to get ready. What happened?
We left them.
Amen.
We did.
Hazardous. We left you too. Hazardous and I left you. We left you in the
Alright, but
house
that's like
with
when
the
Y'all
rest of
came
woman.
back for us though.
No,
because you did not want to miss the vibe, so you went out and
It's
did
the
your
same-
thing.
it's the
That's no,
same
but she
thing.
said it's a fete during Carnival. All guys are going to
Yeah,
this
guys
fete.
go out with guys and women go out with women.
So the point of the matter is
That's
this.
like you have a significant other and you're playing mass. You won't let your significant other play mass and you go play mass by yourself
Well,
and enjoy
yes,
yourself.
that could
Same
occur,
thing.
Okay, so in
If I
this
see you, I see you fine, but I'm not planning on being around you.
So in this scenario, I pulled this from Facebook, and I said this resonates so well.
Okay.
Anyway, this young lady says it was during Carnival, I think Lucia Carnival or something. So she and her boyfriend were on vacation in his country because this is where he's from. She's not from there.
Okay.
He was invited out by his friends, and according to him, she couldn't come. There was no space in the car for her, number one, and number two, she just couldn't come. So when he decided to invite her, she said, "This is a last minute invitation. It's okay."
Good.
But she said, for her, the least you could have do is stick up for me and say, "This is my woman. If I cannot come." If she can't come,
Yeah,
then
okay, I
then
get
no.
what you're saying. I get
So
what
for
you're
him, so for her, it felt like it felt away for her. It was
Nah,
just
he
like
was treating her like a stepchild.
yeah, it was like,
no.
yo, she was the nag, or you have somebody you're dealing with that you don't want her to see, or your friends are covering up the situation. So that was the point that she was
I
making
could
for
see
that.
why she feel like
What
Yeah.
if she is
because
just a nagging woman that the man wanted to break free for one
I
night?
just-
then he
Yo.
should have said that. Why people just can't be straightforward with people?
I can't. That is a
Why
question
say there's no?
I
First
can't
of all, for
argue
that to
with.
be your woman and you said there's no space for you in the car, that sounds stupid.
It sounds stupid and retarded.
Exactly.
It does. It does.
That's something a 16-year-old, like people who in high school, 16-year relationship
can't-
might say
Yeah,
that. Like,
I
but you're a
agree.
grown
I can't
woman,
argue
I
that.
agree.
I can't
I
argue
agree.
that. You win that
and if there's
portion.
no
And then
space for her
she-
in the car,
You
then
win that
you
portion.
give up your seat and you either get you guys a cab or whatever the case is.
Or she sits
Like,
on his lap, if that's the case. That's it.
if it comes down
If
to
it
it.
was me,
I'm listening.
go home.
You're telling her to
Go
go home.
Oh, you see?
home.
Everybody is looking at you like you're crazy.
You can't come in this car. If you don't want to go home and you want to go out, fine. Gather your friends and you go out. But if this is a planned guy's trip, no, I'm sorry.
So if
No.
it's a guy's trip,
No.
I'm acceptable of a guy's trip. I'm cool with that. But you see, when it come like it feel like it's a sneaky link kind of situation, I would say, all right, go ahead.
All the
But
too
guess what?
insecure.
You will see me there because if I know where the fete is and it's a 2x4 country, everybody know which fete is what.
Yeah.
You will see me there. You just ain't gonna know I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna just
Right.
pop up and watch from the back to see what the hell you
All the
doing.
too
That you
insecure.
could not invite me in.
I went to an event like 2 weeks ago, right? Mm-hmm. It was all guys. one of the guys that we went with, their girlfriend popped up. So what you doing over here? You cheating?
I hate seeing pop-ups.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. That's ghetto. I
Hold
wouldn't
on,
do
I didn't
that.
tell you what kind of event it was.
What?
It was a car meet.
Oh.
Okay.
We don't have time for explaining to you what a 5.6 liter engine is and what a donut. We don't have time for that. We
Right.
just want to enjoy it.
That's not something you pop up to.
Exactly.
You don't pop
Nah.
up to a car meet.
So if there's no space in the car, there's no space in the car. Go home.
But
Go
she said
home.
Carnival though.
But I mean,
Yeah,
it
you
could-
see, it's two different
like,
scenarios.
It's two
You
different-
really gotta
to
stretch it. I
justify
get,
it.
I get where your
No.
point is, but still, it's
but
not the same.
It's not the same, but at the same time, there's points and times where guys want to be
Yeah,
around
but if we know
their
it's a car
friends.
meet, we're gonna leave you guys alone.
That's not true.
That is
not
true. So it depends on the significant other you have then.
Exactly.
That I don't have a significant.
But not-
other,
no,
at the
I'm
same
just saying
time-
hypothetically.
guy.
Oh God, hypothetically speaking. Jesus Christ.
But I mean, at that point in time, it's like I've been around people or other women that say, "Yeah, I would like to go to a car show. Or a car meet. I don't know anything about cars, but it looks fun."
It does look fun.
All right, cool. But there's certain points of life that men shouldn't be around women anyway. There's times where you guys as women need to go out with other women.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want to go stand up in King's Plaza Mall with you inside a Victoria's Secret looking for panty.
Some men
That's
actually
true,
like that
that's
though.
true.
Some people like that.
Some people do. It's,
Not-
it's
not
a
this
timing.
person.
It's a timing.
Not
It's
this
a timing.
person. Certain things I think you and your friends should go do.
That's okay.
I mean,
That's respectable.
I don't think everybody needs to be around everybody at every point in time. So if I
That's
want to go to a party with my brethren them, then
You
so be it.
can, but this
The-
girl
in this
situation,
scena-
the
it's a
way
different
it was
scenario.
explained,
Yeah, it's
they
a
did
different
her
scenario.
wrong.
They did do
there
her
has to
wrong.
be backstory. I'm sorry, there has to be backstory.
So you're going with the fact that she's a nag and he just didn't want to be around her.
More than likely.
He just wants to side for the guy, whatever excuse the man have.
No, but you see, the thing is, if
Nah.
it's a guy's night out, then say it's a guy's
Just
night
say
out.
that.
Don't have the
say
girl
that.
feeling a way about the situation.
What if the girl is one of those girls when she get drunk, she like looks at something weird and starts problems?
Tell her, be open, I know how
Like
to
Then you
I
just
said-
don't need to be with her
Like I
then.
said, I can't argue with you at that point. You're absolutely
Tell
right,
her.
but not everybody is.
Then
as other
you just
people.
don't need to be with her if
You
that's
see
the
that
case.
whole thing, like people like,
Chandy,
you can't sit with us.
How many
Tell
bad
them why
decisions
they
you've
can't
made
sit
in your
with you.
life regarding a certain individual that maybe you shouldn't have been with, but at the end of the night, let me call him and see what he's doing.
I'll give you that.
All right, cool.
I'll give you
Life
that.
doesn't work that way sometimes. Sometimes, you know, you get caught up in the rapture.
Yo, the rapture be sweet sometimes.
Yeah.
real sweet.
Volcano. Really?
Is there any questions you have for us?
Lord, I don't know how to think of questions on the spot like that.
See, that's why I like asking at the very end, because most artists by the end of
Like,
the interview,
wait,
they're like,
I
I
don't
can't
know.
think of anything right now. They'll be like, all right, great, have a great
like,
night.
Go
what am I
flag
supposed
down. You don't want to be a part of this. Don't
I'm
flag
like,
down.
No, come in,
Am I
sis.
supposed
Come
to
in.
ask? Am I supposed to say, what is your favorite color? Do you
Nah.
have a boyfriend? Like, I don't know what
Oh
to say.
no, I don't.
So, do you have any questions, sis?
Give sis the microphone.
Well,
Chandy.
who
Yeah.
are you? Introduce yourself. Do people know who you are?
I don't think so, but the mic is on. Your mic is on. It's a hot mic.
Okay, it's Karma in the building. What's going on, guys? Sister of the artist Camille. Yeah.
Stunt double.
Question. So, what future projects do each of you have coming up that you're working on this year? That,
Oh, wow. So, Dazzle, you could take this one first.
Could you repeat that question? I want to make sure I answer it perfectly.
okay, what projects are you working on this year that's gonna drop soon? Or
So I've taken a backseat from a lot of stuff that I was usually around. I have been working to rebrand Rhythmcast.
nice.
It is no longer Hazy, Dark One, Dazzle, and a whole spiel of others. In terms of DJing, it is Dazzle, Fries, and Mindless. Chandy is still relevant with Rhythmcast, and there is nobody else on the team as of right now. So
You plan on
there's been
expanding
some-
the team, or you're just shrinking down?
It wasn't about expanding. It was about finding a functional team.
Uh-huh.
It was a little bit different because when I was the youngest member, well, technically I still am the youngest member, but still, yeah, I am.
Wow.
But technically, before, when I didn't have to call the shots before. I was stubborn. I was rebellious, and I was doing whatever I
I'm
wanted
glad
to do.
he's saying this on air on both Twitch and on Julian's
I'm an honest
promos.
person. I'm an honest
Where's
person. I'm not
Hazardous?
gonna lie.
Hazardous, I hope
It's
you're
growth.
listening to this.
Right? It's growth and
Me
improvement.
and Hazzy, our birthdays are 3 days apart. Hazzy's just as honest as I am. So I mean,
Oh wait, you're a Taurus too.
Yeah.
Just like us. When's your birthday?
April 24th.
Oh, wow.
When
We're
is
the 10th
yours?
of May. May 10th.
Okay.
Fun fact: I was supposed to be born May 8th. I came early.
Wow.
Oh, we came early.
We came
too.
early,
We're supposed
too.
to be Gemini.
Yeah, 27.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
27.
Mom
We were
looked
born
like
on
she was
10.
upset about that one. No, she's
I
happy.
think she was.
She
I think
dodged
she
a
was
bullet.
hype. I think she was
Yeah,
like,
because
get
I
them
wouldn't
out.
want no two Geminis in my house
if you
as
were
twins. I'd
Geminis,
kill
one is hot
myself.
and one is cold.
No way.
But we are hot and cold.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
God.
really are.
Yeah. Okay,
Bless.
cool.
Bless.
She's the triplet. They call her our third
man.
sister.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And what are
works.
you working on, Chandy?
I'm working on a lot of things. There's not one thing that I'm working on. Shout out to NTP Events. We are working on Vincy Mass Takeover. That's going to be Labor Day weekend. Shout out to Vincy Day. They requested me to come back and help them with the stage show. So
Oh,
I might
really?
be doing that. Yeah.
I didn't expect to hear that one. Okay. Oh, damn it. Hazzy, say you listening?
Shout out to Soca enthusiasts. We are actually gonna start back with our talk show, so that's coming
I
down
was
the
just
line
asking
too.
about
Okay.
her
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
just
So
asked
we
I think I seen her
had
last week.
a meeting about that, a short meeting today about it, and we're gonna meet further down the line. So those things are coming down the pipeline. Of course, mommyhood and my pepper sauce and green seasoning thing.
What's mommyhood?
My kids.
Oh,
had her baby?
I thought she was
You
talking
don't
about.
remember?
No, I thought she was saying like a business or something.
Oh no
called
no no
mommyhood.
no
You
no
meant-
no
Okay, okay.
no
what's
just
going-
Yeah.
it's just meshing the motherhood
feel
life
you.
and all that, and then and then I have the pepper sauce and green season. Like when I came back before I left, people were asking me about it and I didn't have jars. Somebody who's out of state is asking, and then it's just like I'm an official brand now, so I'm just trying to work out kinks where I can actually get this stuff out into supermarkets and stuff like
Nice.
that. It's really difficult when you're multifaceted and you're one person doing everything. It was easier when I just had a 12-year-old, but now I have a 12-year-old and a 2-year-old. So it's a lot, and you just need the good support system. So thankful for the support system that I have. But if I had like a Chinese factory or a little Filipino factory or Mexican factory, might make life easier.
That is so
but-
racist. So racist.
You make money while you sleeping. It's
That's
just,
it.
It's
That's the
easier.
best part, and of course Julianspromos. So we'll be doing Miami Carnival. I should be doing coverage for that as well. Whole crosses, and all that stuff.
Nice.
So yeah, it's a lot going down the pipeline. A lot that I don't speak about, but there's a lot of things I do behind the scenes. But yeah,
Yay! We'll support both
Thank
of you
you.
guys and look out for that kind of stuff.
thank
And
you.
vice versa.
Nice.
Any questions? Any other questions before we head
Miss,
out?
I've been hiding and I sing as well.
Yeah.
Did I say that?
I've known you for years.
I just came up out of hiding because I have a 2-year-old too. So
Of course.
right after I think the last event I went to was Chills. Right, like I
Right
think that
there.
was the last event I went.
Chills 2019.
2019, yes, I think that was the last event I went to.
Hazardous, you hear this?
And then, and then I was home hibernating and baking, and then gave birth right at the height of the pandemic.
Wow.
when
When
is your
is he
son
born?
February of 2020. So right at the height of the
right
peak,
before it
right
happened.
before,
Yeah. My one came in
Oh,
August.
man.
He was actually due in actually no. He was due in August, but he didn't come until July. And what I noticed was a lot of people, especially when I had him, a lot of mothers were having preemies. So some people were saying it's quite possible it's due to COVID because
Yeah,
he
and
was definitely a
stress.
preemie. Yeah, stress
Yeah,
and all that
stress
stuff.
And my
Anxiety.
son was
That's probably
born
what.
coughing.
Really? Yo, that was a scary. I'm not gonna lie. It was a very scary year to have a
Yo,
baby.
This is the third baby that I heard was
Born
born.
coughing.
Born coughing.
No, pretty much right after
the height.
Chills.
Really?
Baby was conceived right after Chills.
Okay.
This is like the third or fourth baby that I've heard,
That's funny.
which is
Nah.
why I laughed just now.
Well, at least you didn't get caught.
It must have been a great night for somebody.
Berto,
Man,
I'm gonna
the
try and see if I
pandemic
can
is
bring some
something.
products on Sunday. I will try my best to bring it on Sunday. So I'm gonna let you shout out whoever you need to shout out because Stormy Nights is about to start.
Nice.
Yes. So you guys go ahead. Thank you so much, Karma.
Well, I just want to shout out everybody that's been supporting me from day one. Shout out to all the DJs that support me. Shout out to DJ Mafia. Shout out to Mags. Shout out to Tiki Millions. Tiki. Shout out to all my family and friends that have been rocking with me from the beginning, who have been pushing me to even become an artist since I was a baby. The reason why I'm doing this now is because you guys have been pushing me to do this for my whole entire life. So shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to all the producers so far that I've worked with. And yeah, thank you for watching and keeping it locked.
We need your social media handles so they can follow you.
Definitely. Follow me everywhere at Camille Claudette. Just type in Camille Claudette on every social media platform and you are going to find me. I am the one and only.
All right, Dazzle.
All right.
So I just want to say shout out to everybody who tuned in. My name is Chandy Sweet. I'm fluffy like pink cotton candy. Remember to follow me on all social media platforms. You can follow me, ChandyMedia, on Instagram and on Facebook at Chandy Sweet. Next week, we will have Indiwata. They're supposed to be coming on next week, so we're going to see.
Pet. Don't Charlie. Pet.
So we're gonna have them virtually. They're not gonna be in person, but yeah. So keep it locked, guys, for next week. Thank you so much, and I'm gonna leave it to Dazzle, who will then introduce Stormy Nights when they come on.
Let's go.
Good night.
Bro, you're not gonna tell people to listen to you for tomorrow?
People know. They know the spiel. They know what
Sorry.
it is. They don't
Three Big Macs and a fries?
All right, come on.
Hold up, fuck it up.